right, we got with this one right here. We got that Sava, the TPL OTP local criminal. We got the local criminal with Savo and especially with the TPL, like one of the TPLs just coming into this and OTP. We know from the whole thing from TPL to the OTP, they be on some breakdown stuff. We got with criminals, so especially from the local to the criminal. So you got the whole thing, the whole exchange to the criminal to the local. So OTP and so especially with Sava, 'cause the way they have their whole drill, like their drill is they be having a whole like piece and a local thing. So they got a crazy type of drill, especially with them, because they didn't and all the drill and everything else too. Because when it comes to the whole thing, but especially from the OTP, and then you got Savo, so he's really just coming in with this, taking over.
Wait, did you say one eye?
Ratchet, so we move and get ratchet.
To the feds, I'm a local criminal. I don't talk, keep talk to minimal. What we done to the ops is a miracle. One got packed, got turned invisible. Whoosh, shot, finish, clinical. Then we jump and I might get lyrical. Rams on me, you know that's typical. Class up front, won't get packed, got turned invisible. Whoosh, shot, finish, clinical. Then we jump and I might get lyrical. Rams on me, don't talk, keep talk to the feds, I'm a local criminal. I don't talk, keep talk to minimal. What we done to the ops is a miracle. One got packed, got turned invisible. Whoosh, shot, finish, clinical. Then we jump and I might get lyrical. Rams on me, you know that's typical.
He said when we jump, you know it might get lyrical. He said, and then one got turned into invisible, and everything else into a pack, and the whole thing. Hey, and then especially with the lyrical to the next thing, you know it, and you know it gets jumpy too when the whole thing is just when it comes to the whole thing. Like if you really get into it and you really see what's actually going on and the bopping and stuff too, it's just it gets jumpy like the whole thing, like especially the certain things and everything else too. It just got the whole thing just really popping over.
Rams on me, you know that's typical. Class up front, won't get physical. To the feds, I'm a local criminal. I don't talk, keep talk to minimal. What we done to the ops is a miracle. One got packed, got turned invisible. Whoosh, shot, finish, clinical. Then we jump and I might get lyrical. Rams on me, you know that's typical. Class up front, won't get physical. Slap shots at the Turkish army. Shit gets peak, we turn up the party. Most of the truth I state won't charm me. Aim for the plats if I spot me a yardie. One got smoke to my brain, phoned up bro, the Turkish army. Shit gets peak, we turn up the party. Most of the truth I state won't charm me. Aim for the plats if I spot me a yardie. One got smoke to my brain, phoned up bro, and my broski came. I'm in Tottenham taking shots at Kane. Go M8, then we go pop lane. Don't get caught on a lack. Got slaps in the back, he's ready to counter attack. This thing don't whip, cost more than a rack. Don't give a fuck if you cash this pack. Jump in the track, don't rap, no cap. OTP, all status facts. If you don't chip in, you might get taxed. Can't trap in the hood if you don't pay tax. Grab on my waist if I got my Mindy. Might back on my pack. Jump in the track, don't rap, no cap. OTP, all status facts. If you don't chip in, you might get taxed. Can't trap in the hood if you don't pay tax. Grab on my waist if I got my Mindy. Might back on my shank and
Ooh, this one has a whole thing to it. He said from the tax to the thing is you don't pay the tax and everything else too. And then like especially from the grip on the Fendi too, like you got a grip of the Fendi, like you know how the whole thing goes. Like the typical to the next, like it can get real. It goes real both ways, like a typical to the next thing, especially with the whole thing, especially with the whole movement and everything else too. Like it just gets wicked and strange with the whole thing, cause the whole thing is just coming in with that. Like, geez, you got the whole thing, especially with these type of guys. Like these guys be having some different limical thing. Like they be bringing in that visible style. Like that's with their whole thing and their whole movement. Like they got a whole movement, their whole thing, cause they move. They be like some orchards, some necks just coming in from the whole style and everything else. Like especially with their type of things.
In a moment, slapping my mask if I do get ching. If you chill with them, then you got an involved. Your boy got ching, another got slapped. I can name you one that got smoked to ash. Still on my block, I'm getting that cash. I'm still on my block, getting that cash. Trying to get rich like Roddy, not trying to die young like Pop Smoke. I got my right hand like Tommy. Who's on what? Let me show you who's on smoke. Smoking on take me a fat talk. You don't wanna buck into gang on the back road. Don't try wrong, get hit on your backbone. Burn my clothes and I take my cab home. To the feds, I'm a local criminal. I don't talk, keep talk to a minimal. What we done to the ops is a miracle. One got packed, got turned invisible. Whoosh, shot, finish, clinical. Then we jump on the mic, get lyrical. Rams on me, you know that's typical. Class up front, won't get physical. To the feds, I'm a local criminal. I don't talk, keep talk to a minimal. What we done to the ops is a miracle. One got packed, got turned invisible. Whoosh, shot, finish, clinical. Then we jump on the mic, get lyrical. Rams on me, you know that's typical. Class up front, won't get physical.
We don't pay you for nothing, Ratchet.
Hey, tell them, especially with the whole thing too. You know, the typical and everything else too. Like I be the whole style and everything else too. But especially from Savo to the TPLs, we know how the TPLs stand by and everything else too. Especially from everything else too. But especially from the criminals, like we are the most criminals, and to the locals though. It just you know, it's just a strange where they have their whole thing, and especially with them just having their whole waves and everything else too. They be having their whole thing just really just popping in and everything else too, especially with their whole thing. 'Cause they have the most and topic thing, the topic style. Like you don't see no other style like how they got their style. So they have their own type of like movement, and that's one thing I be seeing. Like they got their own little movement. So it be what it be, but especially from this one right here and everything else. This.